So, are you filming?
I'm filming.
So what's happened here is Alex and I were drinking Di Serrano, and it's very good. So Alex decided we needed to make it less good, so we got some Jameson Irish whiskey here. However, as you can see, the top is very, very tiny, and I couldn't open it with my tiny baby hands. So instead, I've got the only tool appropriate for opening Jameson Irish whiskey, which is not going to go well.
Giant vice grip so you can't fit your tiny baby hands around.
But look at that, it just comes right off, right? Look at that, beautiful.
Wow.
That smells just awful. I'm not excited about this.
Ooh, that smells bad. Alright, put it in the Di Serrano.
No Di Serrano in there to put it in with. Wait, hang on.
I know what ones to get, so I got all of them.
This is an essential. Why did you bring on?
I don't know which ones.
This is an essential bartending tool, in case any of you guys are wondering.
Excuse me.
So go pour out the old ice first. I guess you could document my bartending skills, right? They're not very good. Then what you do is you get the ice, and then you put in some Jameson. See, there you go. There's some. Perfectly measured. And then you grab your Di Serrano, give that the old twist off. Pour some amount of Di Serrano in there. There we go, that's some. And there you go, now you have the Eos Especial.
Ooh, we have a drink.
I've never had this before, so here you go. You got two hands.
That's hot.
Let's see how these are. Cheers, mate. That's actually
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's actually pretty good. We haven't improved the problem. The whole point of putting the Jameson in is so we would drink less of it because it tasted bad. But it's really freaking good. Well, this isn't gonna go well.
Madison made us dinner.
That does look really good, though.
No!
Hey Alex, what are you doing?
So today we're going to look at a couple boats. We already saw one, but we forgot to record this part, so I'm recording this part. The first boat we went to see was a 1984 Catalina 36 Mark I. It was listed at $32,500, which is definitely on the high range of our budget. But we figured it was good to look at a few boats outside of our price range to get a feel for what is available on the market. This Catalina has a fiberglass hull. It is a rear cockpit sloop with two cabins, but really the aft cabin is more like a little hidey hole. This boat seems like it was really well maintained on the interior and the exterior, besides a few issues that we were definitely going to need to deal with in the future. Overall, it was a very nice boat, but it was not for us. Since there will be 3 of us on board, plus the kitty, we are definitely going to need a boat that is larger with 2 full cabins. This Catalina did not speak to us, but we were able to get some solid advice from the broker about buying a boat and figuring out what we need or want to change about it.
Well, I always recommend to my customers, whichever boat you buy, don't do anything to it except maintenance. Don't start cutting any holes. Don't make any major changes.
Yeah.
Just do your maintenance and make a list of what you like and what you don't like. And in 3 months, revisit that list and see if anything's changed before you start getting your drills, start drilling holes in the boat.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
First one was on Davis Island, just south of Tampa. It's a pretty cool area. It's like just surrounded by water, obviously, because it's kind of an island. And there were a ton of boats. And this next one is in Fort Myers, which is 2.5 hours away. So we've got an hour and 45 minutes left driving down there. We're gonna grab some lunch and then see a boat. And then drive all the way back to Andrew, because he's at work.
And Anton, because
And
he's
Anton.
at work.
Because Anton's at work.
Someone's gonna be making us money.
Yeah.
And then the next one we're going to see is a 40-foot Lancer. That's in our budget, but it needs more work. Definitely on the inside, and probably on the outside too. So I'm sure you could get them to also drop it lower, and 40 feet would be pretty cool. But it'll depend on how much work exactly, and then how low we can get the price, and see how long we want to be working on it before we can really be sailing.
That's great. I just don't know if it was loud enough.
Well, we'll find out. It's pretty loud.
Yeah. If not,
Alex will yell at you later.
If not, I will voice record myself talking over her, like lip sync wise.
That'll be great.
It'll be really awesome. The next one we're going to see is a 40-foot Lancer that's in our budget. No,
Actually.
it was pretty easy. It is big. We met Steve here in Fort Myers Beach to see the next boat. It is a 1984 Lancer 40-foot center cockpit sloop. This boat was listed at $20,000, but Steve told us ahead of time that it needed a lot of work and that the owner would most likely sell it for somewhere in the low tens. This news was bittersweet because the low tens would be an awesome price, but we did not want a boat that would need too much work. The first thing we noticed is that this was a big boat, and it had a transom step and a center cockpit, which we really liked. From above deck and initial glance, the boat looked to be in great condition, but it did need quite a few fiberglass repairs. The rigging was questionable and the mainsail was damaged beyond repair. This means we would need to spend a lot of time fixing the hull and deck and spend quite a bit more money to get the sail and rigging replaced. When we went below deck, we were pleasantly surprised. After thinking back to Andrew's old boat, Magic Girl 3, the Lancer looked great on the inside by comparison. Our favorite parts were definitely the layout and just how much space there was available. The V-berth and aft cabin were huge. The previous owner was a liveaboard, which means he didn't sail that often. This often leads to the boat not being maintained to the proper level. There was some minor water damage by the head, but overall the interior just needed a little love. Steve told us that the last time they turned it on, the engine ran fine, but they haven't used it in a few months. It also had a built-in cassette player and a dinner bell.
Is this a little dinner bell? What's this guy?
Must be. After seeing this boat and thinking about it a little longer, we thought there was a lot of potential for the Lancer. We decided it was best for Andrew to come see it as well because a 40-foot boat for $10,000 is a hard deal to pass by. So we made our way home and told Andrew all about it.
Baby, cute baby.
Should have been wearing sunscreen.
It definitely needs work, but I think looking at it like the level we can actually manage and live on and work through
Yeah.
kind of deal. There's some things that are like maybe iffy. Mainsail is shredded, but he has the pattern, so we'd have to price that out. But the last boat we went to, he said that you can get like a better price. They sell them to cruisers, these sails that they take the old racing sails and refit them into cruiser sails and sell them for a better price, apparently. So we could maybe do that. Rigging wise, it looks pretty good, but we'd have to get it double checked by someone who knows a little more.
Yeah.
No.
Let's get into it. So first we're gonna add in some unsweetened soy milk. There we go. That's probably enough. Very particularly measured. Then we're gonna add in some Nesquik. There we go. Perfect.
You should probably mix that first.
No. We're gonna mix it in with Di Serrano. Then we're gonna add Di Serrano for a delicious summery beverage. Was that too much? Was it not enough? Who knows? There's only one way to find out. It looks like this is gonna be really bad. This is how the big boys play. What?
It's not bad, is it? You like it.
I can't.
You definitely like it.
I can't even taste the Di Serrano.
Maybe
Do you want to try it?
Oh.
I think you do.
I don't.
Look at how delicious it is.
Ew.
It's like a Bloody Mary, but made out of Nesquik. Here, you gotta give me the camera. I gotta.
I don't want to.
Alex is ready. His body is ready.